Hello, and welcome to ShePack Unleashed. I'm one of your hosts, Tania.
I'm Nichole. Welcome to your weekly dose of candid discussion and the pursuit of finding your tribe in this journey of motherhood, womanhood, and sisterhood.
I'm Ashley. Join us as we leave no stone unturned. In each episode, we have heart-to-heart conversations that aim to challenge and empower one another.
I'm Jenny. No more waiting. ShePack Unleashed begins now.
On this episode, ShePack Slays, pack-approved beauty tips and tricks.
And all our favorite products.
All our favorite products.
So many.
Excited.
We won't be all. It'll be a taste.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
there's so many favorite products.
Yeah.
We do.
This is still not all, but my Mary Poppins bag kept filling up.
Yeah.
love
So
it.
getting into the holidays, we wanted to share some of our favorite beauty products, tips and tricks of using those and which ones we really like. So
How would you define beauty, though?
So like when we're talking about beauty in terms of like these things, I define them in terms of like skincare, makeup, and hair.
Okay, so we'll have to do another one with like our favorite outfits.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. We're going to have
Okay.
a whole fashion episode,
Yeah.
too.
This
Okay.
is just like the things I guess it's not put on my body, I just put clothes on my body, but like things I put on my face and head, I think.
Okay.
Gotcha. They
Noted.
absorb into your body.
And let's just say none of these are sponsored, right?
No.
These are
No.
just literally all things that we have
Actually
fallen in love
use.
with.
Unless
use every
the brands
single
hear
day.
this and want to sponsor us, we're
I
open.
mean,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I mean, you all know I don't really wear makeup. I don't use a lot, so I literally just grabbed what was on my counter this morning.
That's probably the stuff
The
that you
end.
use
This is
frequently.
my
So that's
actual-
great.
I think that's a good testament to the fact that they are an integral part of you getting ready in the day.
Yes.
So do we want to start like head down?
Sure.
Start with
hair
things
first.
on our head. Hair. All the
Okay.
hair products.
Okay.
I have very little to
I have
contribute to this
zero hair
conversation.
product.
Okay.
All right, Nicole, start.
I'll start
I
with
have,
my favorite
I have
hair
one or
product.
two of those to add.
So my favorite hair product, I have a lot of hair, even when I don't have extensions in, but I have extensions. And so when I have a lot of hair, I have to wash my hair like once a week. And like blow drying this baby is like just
An ordeal.
It's an ordeal and it's a workout. So
Full-time job.
I use this Kendra Platinum Blow Dry Advanced Dry Thermal Protection like blow dry spray. I don't know if you guys have ever used blow dry spray before.
I've used like a heat protectant spray.
So this is like an accelerator.
But it says it's a heat protectant
it
too.
is a heat protectant also, but it helps
Oh.
blow dry your hair faster.
How?
Is there
I
there
don't
any
know the
like
science.
rubbing
Magic.
alcohol or
is
something
that
drying
similar to
in
the
it?
product that Megan would use on
Yes.
your hair when she was drying it? And literally it looked like your hair was like wafting smoke, like not smoke, right? But like
Yeah. Can I
see
steam
it?
emanating
Yeah, something's
stuff.
like evaporating.
So Kendra products are one of my favorite
That is a good
hair
line.
products. I use a ton of them. I use them for like my shampoos, my hairsprays, my heat protectant. They have the really good like gloss that you put on too, like before you
yeah.
blow dry
It
your
says
hair.
dramatically reduces blow dry time up to 50%
It
and
does.
does the heat protection.
So you wash it.
So I wash
You get
it.
out, you brush, you spray this on wet hair, and then when you dry it, helps accelerate the drying process.
Yep. So
Does
it
this
dries.
go before? I don't know what other stuff you put in your hair. Like, where is it in the timeline?
So I have a wash cycle, and then afterwards it's a leave-in conditioner. Then I use this.
Okay.
Then I let it air dry to about
So this-
50%.
Okay.
And then I blow dry.
With other products or nothing else?
nothing else after I
Okay.
put this in.
Okay.
And then I use oil.
Okay. Thank you
That's
for
not
that.
oily?
I very much like a timeline for my product.
Yeah. This is a before you blow dry.
Okay.
After you've done your leave-in conditioner.
Okay.
So I have a total polar opposite hair thing for this idea.
Yeah.
Because I have very short hair.
Right.
Like, this is long for me.
Yeah.
Typically, my hair is a couple inches shorter. And so I have my poor little...
She needs a name.
She needs a refresh, too. But this is my hair scrunchie that I
like
put a
I love-
ponytail on, right?
It's like a
And then
scrunchie
I
with
end
hair
up
for our
with this, like,
listeners.
little, just teeny tiny little pony, right?
Okay.
And sometimes, especially when my hair is not as fluffy as it is right now, like later in the week after maybe day 4 that I haven't washed it, my hair starts to get really thin looking because I have a lot of volume to my hair, but it's not really dense, right?
Yeah.
And so it starts to feel a little pioneer boy stringy ponytail. And so I put this on and it makes me feel so much better and I feel balanced when I have a little bit more volume. And so this is the only one that I found on Amazon that had little hints of gray and
okay.
lighter color highlights because
It's
I
very
have
natural
gray
looking.
root to tip in
Yeah.
my hair now, right? And so it is the only one that I found that wasn't solid brown, solid red, solid black.
Yeah.
And so it She's seen me through a lot of
I
things,
love
and I
nothing
probably
more than
Does she have a name?
pulling her out of your
Do
bag.
we need a name for her?
Not right now, but I didn't bring them.
She-bun.
It's a she-bun. I didn't bring them because I'm not using them often now, but I do have clip-in phony bangs,
Yeah.
and I have a couple different like braids,
Like your headband?
my
braid?
headband braids.
That one's cute.
I keep them in my office desk. That way, if I had to hop on a Zoom. And then this one I did bring, which you guys
I was
teased me
wondering.
about.
No, I
Oh,
hope you
yeah.
did.
It's just like a bun bar, but it's essentially for, it's like almost like 2 snap bracelets, and they wrap like a fabric around to make it look like hair. So you like clamp your hair into it. Of course, my
You got to make the snapping sound in the mic because it's very satisfying.
Okay, I will. But like
Okay.
you put it in a ponytail, you clamp it into your ponytail, and then you roll. And then when you get it to where you want it, you snap it. And then it creates like a bun. And this is super, super solid for dancing, like for ballroom dancing, for Luna's ballet, or for just when you have a lot of hair.
So in
Is it
any of our
grippy?
other videos, if you see Jenny with that perfect, beautiful bun
I don't
on
have
top of her head, it's
anything
because
in
of
but
that thing.
this.
And it's so funny.
Wow.
I can't get that to work.
We're
in
gonna
my
try.
hair.
Because of your layers.
Like the layers and
The
also,
layers are
Layers
tricky.
make it trickier.
And then also when I like for some reason doing it on myself when I try to roll it, like
can't roll it.
I can't roll it the right way.
So I've had to learn, So when I
can't
put it
roll it the
up,
right way.
so it snaps only one direction.
Yeah.
And so
Oh, that's
you
tricky.
can't. It's hard to explain, but you have to have it facing up so it snaps down.
That'll
Yeah.
tell you if it's the right way or not, at least.
And then for me, I pull it up and then I roll forward, which is counterintuitive. But that way, when I snap it, the messy part is in the back.
Yeah, I have tried. I have it, and I have tried, and I literally
But
can't get
when
it
you
to work
have
in my hair.
layers, you have to roll less, so it ends up being like floofier. But you can still do it. You just have to roll earlier, and then like
And it might
tuck
just be
all
a
the
little bit
extra
more-
hair in as like
Yeah,
padding. But this has made my life so much easier.
I do love that.
You
a
use
lot
it
of
all
hair.
the time. It's really good.
I do.
It's really cute.
Okay, so those are the hair products.
Wait, I've got
other
one more
hair.
thing.
Wait, I have one more hair product.
thing?
Too.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I'm dropping all my products.
This is Malibu Swimmers Wellness. So my family's in the pool a lot year round. So I actually originally bought this for my son because his hair was getting like very dry and the chlorine was affecting it. But it's a Swimmers Wellness. They have a shampoo and they have a conditioner. So really, really good. And they have really cute bottles you can put like in a gym bag. Like if you're doing
Oh, perfect.
swimming or water aerobics, it's really, really good for your hair if you're coming out of the pool.
Oh, I like
That's
that.
awesome. Like counteracts the chlorine.
Does it make your hair not turn green?
I'm not sure because I don't have colored hair, but it does like protect against the brain, like the damage from the pool chemicals and kind of the sea salt. It says protects from the chemicals in sea salt that cause breakage and discoloration. I would check with your hairstylist about like if this will protect it from turning green. But his hair was starting to feel like almost like straw.
Yeah.
No matter how much conditioner I put it in, it just
Yeah.
wasn't helping. And so this has really helped a lot.
Nice.
Yeah.
What do you got?
I have one of those that I haven't tried yet.
My giant bar.
My bar. So yeah, this is my like thing I sleep in at night because I have long hair and because it's extensions, I don't necessarily want to put heat on it all the time. So I wrap my hair in this at night.
That's the heatless
protect it.
curls
The heatless
thing, right?
curls thing, the tube. So I was using a like robe for a long time, which wasn't like giving
Like
me
the belt from a
belt
robe.
The
from a
belt.
robe.
Oh, okay.
which wasn't giving me the same like volume in the curls that I wanted
Uh-huh.
because this is a little thicker. It's like tubing. It gives it more of a shape of a curl, and your hair has to be like basically dry. My hair has to be basically dry before I
Really?
wrap it in the set. Otherwise, my hair's not dry in the morning. It's still wet. So like, and if it's still wet, it doesn't look good. It's like, so like I sleep in this little sucker.
How do you
This is an
attach it?
alternative to like people who might braid their hair before going to bed or things like that.
Other protect. I didn't bring it, but Luna and I both have silk bonnets.
Well, I
and
wear a
then
silk bonnet
a
over
silk
this.
pillowcase.
Oh, that's how the whole thing
well.
stays on.
Yeah,
Like,
well, it stays
pin
in with like ties at the hair ties at the end.
Can you like? I don't really understand how. You don't have to do a full tutorial.
Yeah, like so you clip it onto the top of your head,
You clip it.
like with a clip just to hold
Just
it while
like
you
a
do
claw
it.
clip.
Okay. Okay.
And then
Like a
you
claw
are
clip.
just like one circle around, and then you grab some more hair, and then like one circle around, and then you grab the others. Like there's a bunch of different ways. Like I prefer the like
rolling onto
rolling backwards, but a lot of people use the two method where you're basically braiding it in
Okay.
with your hair.
But it
Love
gives
to
you more
try
of
that
that
sometime.
round curl
Right.
effect afterwards. The braiding kind of gives you a little bit more
Wiggly
crimp
wave.
Right.
Yeah.
effect.
And so I like
sweetie.
the rounded curl effect.
'Kay.
And this is the one I use. And it's actually really comfortable sleeping. And I guess I'm not in hard, like I don't have trouble sleeping. So maybe I'm not the best.
Do you put
So we need to
product in
put it
your
on the
dry
Tania
hair?
test, is what
Yeah,
you're saying.
on the Tania test, because I don't have trouble sleeping. So like and then I hairspray it before I go to bed.
Okay.
I will hairspray it.
That's enough to hold it all in. Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
So I imagine that would be much more successful for longer hair.
Actually, it was really good when I had short hair too.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
so like shoulder length.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Natural
I haven't
length
tried
hair.
mine, but I have one, and I'm like intrigued knowing
I
that you
have to
have
try that.
Sounds like a
See if
slumber
it'll do
party.
Something different with
Yeah.
my, because I'm always interested in like changing up the shape of my hair. But now that I finally have my natural curl where it is, like it's getting harder to
'Cause you don't ever
do other
blow
stuff
dry your
with
hair.
it. I do not blow dry my hair, like twice a year maybe.
So like maybe
It would have to be blow dried straight first.
I don't think so. It just would depend on what kind of
My hair's
curl
thinner,
pattern.
so
I also
you're
think
trying
her
to
hair
get.
might dry if you wrapped it like damp. It probably would
Yeah.
dry in the morning and
Mine
just control
will
the curl.
not.
Okay.
Same.
Like
Now, I don't know if the listeners heard, you said something that was amazing I forgot to bring is a silk pillowcase.
Yeah.
If you don't
Yeah.
sleep with silk
I love
pillowcase,
mine.
Yeah.
you
You have
should,
one
no
too?
matter, like,
Yeah.
it protects your hair from breakage.
Protects my face.
It protects your face. Like, it is just so, so good. And they're so inexpensive. Like, you can go on
Yep.
Amazon for $6 and get a 2-pack. Like satin.
That's exactly
Really?
what I
Satin,
did.
It's satin, right? So they're not pure silk, but
Yeah.
like it still does the job. And it's
That's what I
amazing.
did,
I
and
literally
it's just
travel
white.
with them everywhere. I take them with me.
and it's so funny. Are you a 2-pillow per sleeper or a 1-pillow sleeper?
I'm a 1-pillow sleeper under my head, and then I have a pillow for my legs.
Okay, so I sleep with 2 pillows under my
so like
head.
a satin pillowcase would slide for you, right?
So like I had to learn that I can only have one satin pillowcase and the other one has to be cotton because otherwise it's like
yeah.
underneath each
Slip and
other.
slide.
Exactly why I'm laughing because I sleep with many pillows.
It's like a slip and slide. So like I can only have one
only have
satin
one.
pillowcase. So just like and to my brain of matching my pillowcases, that kind of hurts a little. Like I want them to match, and the fact that I have one.
I know.
only.
I had.
I was
get
able to
over
find
that,
matching
too.
color at least. So
Yeah.
Still.
my satin color matches my cotton bed sheets.
But like the light hits in it.
It does. I know. It
Yeah.
really does.
But it's
as
good for
close
your
as it's gonna
hair.
get.
I know.
Yeah.
My hair's been so much less
I
frizzy
just put my
since
satin
switching.
pillow behind when my bed gets
Yeah,
made,
yeah.
so you, like, you
I
don't
haven't
see
had
it.
any luck with Luna in the satin pillowcase, but she will rock her bonnet.
I do love a good bonnet.
I love it.
She does.
There's
rock her
hats that are satin lined too.
Yeah.
I love my satin lined hat.
Oh, interesting. That feels like that would make my head hot.
No, for like when you're going out, like in a baseball hat, or like
Yeah.
by the pool.
Yeah.
It's just the inside is just lined, so you don't get all the frizzies and hair
Somehow
breakage.
my
and
head feels hot when you say that.
I can see that because it's not like cotton
lot of hair,
breathable.
too.
Yeah.
yeah,
So-
Yeah.
that feels hot.
Yeah. The pony hole's huge, so it's like a
Oh,
vent in the back.
my pony holes are always huge because I need the
Yeah,
like, air
the room.
flow. Yeah, in the hair. So.
All right, so I had 2 other hair
Okay.
things, and then we can move on. These little teeny tiny silver alligatory kind of clips. Our hairstylist, Jenny and I at least used to go to the same person. She would show me where, like, in your roots, when your hair is wet, this maybe is for curly girls, right? But you literally, I would take this and just go against the grain and zhuzh it and then leave it there. And I walk around the house for like an hour or two.
So
with
funny because
these
I have seen you
in my
with
hair.
those
Oh
in
yeah,
your
you've
head,
seen
and
it.
I'm like, what you doing?
And it's
girl?
graining with your hair.
lifting the roots. So you just do it around the crown and even in the back too, because usually that's where my hair falls flat. And that's how you get the roots to dry floofy. And then when I take them out, my hair stays
That makes so much
floofier
sense.
on top.
That makes so
I don't
much
have a
sense.
problem
love
with
it.
the floof on the top.
Yeah, my hair gets really flat on top. And then it will puff out at the bottom if I don't do something to help with the volume up there. And then the other thing, again, maybe for curly girls, is this Josie Curls Treat. It's a hair and scalp oil. This I got at Target, right? It was literally $5, I think, for the bottle. And it's the best smelling oil. Literally, my dog will come running over when I put this in
oil
my
on your
hair.
scalp?
No,
For
I
what
put it
purpose?
on my hair. So I put a little bit in my hands, rub it all around, and then when my hair's dried, right? So with curly hair, I put some gel in it, I let it be, I don't touch it for 2 hours, and then it gets that cast on the hair and it gets really crunchy. You want to get the crunch out, right? And so I put the oil on my hands, and then I literally will do this and coat the hair with the oil, and it helps break the cast from the gel, and it still keeps those curls nice and defined and shiny looking, and it smells amazing. So it's
Interesting.
been my absolute favorite hair product that I started using a few years ago now.
I mean, I use hair oil as a straight hair, not straight hair, but not curly hair. Like I'm in between. On
Wavy.
on my ends. So they don't get
Yeah.
dried out because like the
For
oil
sure.
does not make its way to my ends of my hair. It doesn't come down. It only
Wonder why
stops here.
her hair is so long,
It's
There,
very long.
mermaid.
belly button length.
Okay, I think that was my hair stuff.
My hair stuff too.
I didn't bring it, but we just got what was that one Rever curly thing. The hair dryer where you tried to curl and straighten my hair. The very
The like
expensive
drying brush?
Dyson. So Beto got me the Dyson hair dryer, just the hair dryer.
Ooh, the accessories are easy to buy on them. It's not is it switch out?
It's just a hair dryer at this
Okay.
point that I have, but it's so nice and small and it's so quiet with Luna. She really doesn't like the loud by her ears, and I can't like put headphones on her while I'm blowing her hair dry, which I don't do often. But I've just like really been impressed with how
And it
quiet
dries
it
so
is.
fast.
It dries so fast. So I need to try that with your Kendra spray.
Yeah. So the Dyson is a very expensive beauty tool.
Yes.
Like it is like
Oh, I don't have the
Cost
suitcase like
prohibitive.
you do, but
The air
it's
wrap
just
thing,
the
yeah.
little individual hair dryer
yeah.
I got for a present.
I've seen the little hair
really
dryer in like
quiet.
salons, and it's nice when multiple stylists have them because it's not like white
so
noise.
loud.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
really noticeable.
But it is like a really good
very
investment.
There's
tool
a
if you dry your
different
hair.
brand that came out with the similar design, right? It's not the Dyson, but
it was Shark.
It was a far more accessible price point for that, considering that, but it still is like $100 for even
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
And I
other
had a
one.
bunch of the dupes before I got a Dyson.
It really made a difference.
And like when you have thick, long hair,
yeah.
the dupes don't do it.
Okay.
Personally, from my opinion.
Yeah, no, I agree. I've been thinking about
do it.
investing in that. Or there's another one I've seen. It's like an opposite. You like put your hair in the tube, and then it like sucks it out to make it
So
straight.
much. I just see it like turning into a rat's nest in there and like getting all.
If I could
understand how it
try
works.
that, neither do I. But it has great reviews.
Yeah.
So we'll link it, and I'd love to hear if any listeners.
Yeah, if
have
anyone has
actually tried
experience with it, maybe
Yeah.
we won't link it
Or
yet
like
until
long, thick,
someone
curly
has
hair.
one they like.
Yeah.
All right,
should we go to
that
makeup
hair.
or skincare? Sorry, I just.
Well, I was like
plunged.
going down the head.
Makeup.
Skin. What's next?
Skin is on your face.
Yeah.
For the
Under
makeup.
the
Whichever
makeup,
one. You guys
yeah.
tell me. Skin.
Let's do. What do you got?
Let's do
Makeup?
skin.
Makeup
Yeah.
and skincare.
Let's do
thing.
skin.
Okay.
Let's do
Skin. 'cause
dirty.
You take care of your skin before you put makeup on it.
All the time.
Fair. I like
All
it.
the time. So many things. So I got something new that I've actually like fallen in love with, and you can get like at any brand, and it's like water that you spray in your face. Sounds ridiculous, but it has good things in it. Like this particular brand I got from my esthetician. So it has same active ingredients like white blood cells, and I'm like, help me with my acne scarring.
What is it called? Like
This
what's the
is-
product?
This is a purifying mist. All sorts of
Oh,
different brands
okay.
have it, and here it's just like,
You wanna spray me?
Like an aerosol?
can I?
Yeah.
It's not quite aerosol.
Ooh, that's like refreshing.
Yeah,
What is
exactly.
the brand of
like
that
a
one?
dew.
This one is Hydrinity, and it's something that estheticians carry, so it's like not a store brand.
Okay.
But I got it, and I like using it before I put on serums and things.
Okay.
Because my face will get really tight and dried out, and I don't want to put moisturizer to lock everything. I need to still get to my skin. So this, and then putting like any kind of serum that absorbs moisture, it's like it's sucking the little bit of water into your skin, and just everything feels more.
Okay, so help me understand, why is that better than just like a quick little washcloth on your face to get some hydration that
Like,
way?
isn't it?
Yeah, this has like active ingredients. and
It's
Okay.
like
stuff.
water plus vitamins.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
But I mean,
Vitamins for
really,
your
like if you look at the ingredients, it's kind of like a very mild saline and some vitamins and stuff. And it's a super fine mist.
Gotcha.
So this was very refreshing when I was in the damn desert too. Just
In
like,
Las Vegas for work.
yeah, it was good for that.
Okay.
So I really
and not
enjoyed it.
needing access to like a sink and water and all that
Yep.
stuff. Okay, got
And
it.
you
Yep.
put your sorry, when you said serums, I want to like clarify. Do you put your serums in your moisturizer before you with your moisturizer?
No,
Oh.
no, I layer them because
Interesting.
like a true moisturizer has a what's the word? Occlusive, like it's like seals everything. So that's why you have to add hydration before you put the moisturizer on to lock it in.
Interesting. I put
creates
my
a barrier.
serums in my
So-
moisturizer.
Yeah, you may not be absorbing all of
I
it.
literally do it at the same time together.
I don't do a lot, but I got really hooked on this brand called the Inky List. It's very cost efficient. I can send a website. There's a woman who does social media on she's an esthetician. I can't remember her name, but I'll link it. She's got like a butterfly logo. But she started sharing about this. But people always share these different tips, and then when it sits on my counter, it's my OCD showing. It bothers me when the bottles don't all match, and they're like different bottles, different colors.
Like
and
you want like a system.
I get really overwhelmed too with like the order of things. And so one, I like Inky List because it's cheap, but two, I'll have to show a picture later. But on the back, it says clean, hydrate, treat, moisturize. Notice how hydrate and moisturize are 2 different steps. And then SPF, and it's got it listed, and then it will highlight the order you should do it. So if you do have, and they're all black and white and they all match. So if you do have a serum, like this will say, treat, use first after cleansing. It literally tells me on the bottle what to do, and I actually use them.
If you need like a cheat sheet to remember what order to do things, thinnest to thickest.
Or get Inky List.
Or that.
Not sponsored.
But I bet you like the viscosity of it gets like thicker too as you go up. 'Cause,
Maybe,
like
yeah.
SPF is usually
Yeah.
thicker than like your moisturizer would be, and that was like a hyaluronic acid.
Yep, I love the
That's
hyaluronic
usually kinda
acid
like
cleanser. My
gel-ish,
skin's really
not
dry.
full blown like oily runny.
Yeah. But also, no matter what you get, even if it's not like technically one system, all of the bottles are black and white, which makes me very
I love
My
that.
bathroom sink give you total anxiety. There's like 700 bottles.
It's
on my
overwhelming for me, but they also have a nighttime treatment for blemishes. Like I could go on and on about it. I've been
What's
a big
the price point on those?
fan, super inexpensive.
Like
Like I don't
Target? Like you could walk into
don't-
Target for the same price for $7 a bottle, maybe?
maybe a smidge more, like 10 to 15. It's
Okay.
not bad. Yeah.
And I imagine those probably last quite a while.
They do. There's only one bottle on my counter that is not a black and white Inky List bottle.
Wow.
I will only make one exception. That's how much I like it.
And it's a face product?
It is a face product.
Okay.
It is the Elta MD tinted sunscreen
Elta?
that I got from my dermatologist. So it's like
yeah.
a very, very pale sun like tint. You have to be careful. Sometimes I'll get lines, but it's a sunscreen. But also for me, just is essentially like a foundation because I don't wear makeup. But I never miss my.
Does it ever get streaky? I tried a different one of those, but it was like, a Target brand. It was I think it was Neutrogena. It was a tinted sunscreen, but like eventually it just like turned a cast. And it made me
Yeah.
so sad
Yes.
because it was amazing. Like for vacation, like
Yes.
slather that on.
Was it a light kind of cast?
Yeah.
So
I wonder if it was mineral sunscreen.
the
in it
Inky
then.
List one, the Inky List tinted sunscreen is the only thing I don't like from them. It got almost like clumpy in the bottle too if you don't use it a while, and then on the face towards the end of the day, and this one does not.
So it's
Interesting.
Ulta.
ELTA, Elta MD. I got it from a dermatologist, but I think you can get it on Amazon
might
and
have to
link
try
it.
that.
And it has hyaluronic acid in it and zinc. And blah,
I
blah,
don't
blah.
do a good job of SPF every day.
That is the most
I
important
put it
thing.
on every single day.
I mean, I
Nothing
stay out of the
else
sun a lot. Like I
matters.
am not a sun, but I know when you're just out and about and running
Yeah.
errands, like you're in the sun more than you realize probably.
Yes.
But like I am not
I
a sun
found a
worshiper.
spray on sunscreen that's like a refresher during the day, and it's like a travel size bottle. I haven't tried it yet, but it's supposed to be for like when you're out and about and just like, ooh, cover myself up real quick.
I think my foundation has like a hint of SPF in it.
It's so
but-
interesting because
so
I don't do a
important.
ton of this like skincare stuff because
Oh my God, I love my
You have very
Well,
sensitive
I have
skin.
really sensitive skin, and so like the skincare stuff really like I can't use a lot of hydrochloric acid stuff. Like it dries me out. Like,
hyaluronic.
whichever way you say it.
Use it no
I
matter
don't
what.
use it no matter what. But like I get really dry skin. Like I have super drying skin. So like to the point where my skin gets scaly.
I'm surprised because you drink so much water, and a lot of that comes from within.
Yeah, I just have really, really dry skin, like in general. So like I use only like 2 face products for like my like skincare, and that's like
CeraVe is good.
CeraVe.
That's real good stuff.
I love the CeraVe.
Literally, and then I do like an Aquaphor mask like once a week.
Yeah.
Like a
Like-
true 2000s girl.
Yeah, like a
Aquaphor
true
was the thing.
2000s girl. I wear like an Aquaphor, like I lather my face
Yeah.
in Aquaphor and like just go to sleep with it.
With your
With
silk
my
bonnet.
I just like don't
I
touch
use the
me.
Aquaphor lip balm
I use that too.
every single day. I love the Aquaphor lip balm. That's one thing I forgot
I
to
literally
put
have like
in
a
here.
jar, like this big of Aquaphor that I'm just like lather on my
Yeah.
face once a week to like bring all the moisture back in. But that's it. Like I don't do all the other like.
It's funny because I feel like I haven't until more recently. I can't remember when we were at the spa and got facials. It was us.
A couple years
was a
ago.
couple
And I
years
remember
ago, yeah.
she asked, like, what do you do to take care of your skin? And I was like, I use baby wipes and then sunscreen. And she was horrified.
I mean, sunscreen's more than most people.
I've
so,
come
like,
a long way.
I still
I've come a
also
long
use
way.
baby
I-
wipes.
I
to
do
take
too.
My makeup off.
I know it's. They
no,
say it
you got
just
deep.
smears it around. It
I don't
doesn't
think
actually.
so.
I think I believe it, but like
I feel like there's a film on my face that the baby wipes leave on my
Well,
face.
they,
yeah, you
they
have
say
to
you have to
cleanse
double
afterward.
cleanse. You have to do a cream cleanser and then an oil cleanser. And I have tried, and I still have
Other way
mascara on me.
around.
Whatever. It still doesn't work.
Really?
So I feel like I need the baby wipes I don't
need
know.
a baby wipe.
I see you've got some in there. Don't lie.
I am obsessed with these. We are not talking about makeup. Is this skincare?
Skincare.
This is
Wipes
I
are
still have,
skincare.
wait, I still have a few more skincare.
Wipes
I have skincare things
Skincare.
too. Yeah. I love these. These are the Neutrogena makeup remover wipes, but
Yeah.
individually wrapped.
Little baby one.
Like candy size, but they unfold to full size.
Okay.
Like an 8x10 sheet. And
Are they like the like freeze dried little wipes
no,
that are like
they're wet.
regular wipe.
Okay.
They're
But
wet
in my brain,
inside.
there's nothing different between that and a baby wipe.
The stuff in it is different. If anything, a baby wipe you would think would have less because it's
Yeah.
like going on
Right,
very
your
sensitive
butt.
things. So
I have the CeraVe makeup remover wipes.
yeah, but
That's what I use.
I've come to enjoy these, especially for traveling, because I have no issues with drying out. And having like a baby wipe pack, and then it gets all thin and it's more crunchy, and it just I don't like it. So these have been really, really nice to just like throw in, and they fill space in like my little makeup box.
So alternately, to wash my face, I use the CeraVe face cream, face lotion for cleansing, and then I use these little tiny makeup washcloths, and I just like them because they are so small. I can still throw them in the wash. They're reusable, which I do appreciate,
Good for
right?
the
So
environment.
rather than adding all the waste, and I will use it to like. Because I have a tubing mascara I was going to talk about. And I just like hold this on my eyes to like release the tubing, and like those come right off. And I just like that they are reusable. And I think I got a pack of 12 for maybe like $10.
They're a
right?
good size too. Like as you're holding it in your hand, it's
like a
not
little
like little
baby
dinky on your
washcloth.
fingers.
Yeah, like they're big enough to be functional, but they're not like a
Flopping
holding
around.
washcloth, right? Like for some reason that does bug me.
Yeah, me too.
It's totally just a sensory thing maybe. But like I can travel with them really easy, and they don't take up a whole lot of bulk. So
Those are good.
I like them a lot.
that.
And they're super, super soft.
I have two more. These are
Skincare?
ones, I don't use often, but my brother actually got these for me as gifts. I think one of his clients is Estee Lauder, but this is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Eye Mask. It's similar to the gold ones you've gotten us, Tanya.
Like go under your
That go
eye.
under your eyes, and it's something I clearly struggle with is my under eye. And these are just really like a fancy bougie version of that. But I think either way, the under eye masks, I feel like I'm a big fan of.
Are those wrapped in like pears? Mm-hmm. Food for thought. When you're in the car driving for work trips,
I could put them on that.
and no one's gonna see them because I
so
see
smart.
like little travel influencers and stuff doing like, oh look at my skincare, my little
they do it
skincare
on their
mini
plane.
routine on the plane.
Yeah.
But I could never.
That is
I
so
thought about it, but like
Oh my
I
God,
could
we're
never.
definitely doing it when we go to Iceland. We're gonna
If
have
I'm
our
sure,
like,
if I'm with
nighttime
other
skincare
people, I'm
routine
down
before
for
we
it.
leave on the plane.
But like
There
you've
we
got the
go.
car time, so you could do
could
that
do it
and
in the
just
car.
let it
That's
sit there
really
for an
smart.
hour or something.
Does it not? So I did notice with the gold ones that we had, they left like a little bit of slimy kind of residue after that I felt like I needed to like wipe away or
supposed
wash
to rub it
away.
in?
You're supposed to rub it in.
Oh. Shazam.
Yes, let me rub the snot into my face. Like it feels like snot.
Yeah, this
Oh,
does,
yeah, but
this does
that's
not
the
feel slimy.
hydration.
But those I
Yeah,
do.
I
There's
don't
a different
like it.
texture.
Okay.
It eventually
Yeah.
goes away.
I don't like that.
And then the
So
other
no snail mucin for you.
no, absolutely not.
the other thing that came in this fancy present, which I'm sure is stupid expensive, I really don't know, is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair, which I think is similar to your like bathe your face in Aquaphor before you sleep. I have never felt like, I don't know, my skin is more dry and I've never felt more hydrated than when I use
Have you
this.
tried an Aquaphor mask?
I have.
And it's still more not as
Yes.
hydrating?
And I use much, like clearly it's like a little baby bottle.
False
Like,
news. No, but I have to try it.
it's good stuff. I can't even tell you what's in it, and because it doesn't say and it's all in French. But I don't know. It's worth it.
I like
I'm
it.
scared to look at the price tag because I like.
Are
I
you
want it.
low?
I want it. I want to use it every night, but I've started not using it every night because it was a present, and
me
I
see
don't
it.
think I can afford
I
this.
would like to know.
I don't wanna know.
The people need to know, so I'm just gonna like Google it with my.
Oh God, I'm scared.
Camera.
What else you got, Tanya?
All right. So another for in the shower, right?
Uh-oh,
This is
Nichole made a
exfoliating mitt.
I love mine.
Right. There's so
much.
many different versions of this. I think I've seen them referred to as like Turkish towels, which is a different design than this one. I just love this one because literally it is a mitt that I can put my whole hand in,
Yep.
and it like holds its place, and it just exfoliates your whole body. And the point is like you get in the shower for 10, 15 minutes. At the end of your shower, when your body is fully hydrated, your skin has absorbed all the moisture, you do this over your whole body, and it's supposed to be like once a week max. Maybe once every 2 weeks, and it just sloughs off all the dead skin.
It's
that your
amazingly
little
gross how
loofah
much
or your
comes off.
washcloth don't get on a regular wash day, and it makes me so happy. And it makes my skin like baby smooth.
Hot take, I cannot exfoliate.
I know you cannot. Yes.
Like,
And
so you
No,
have
Bob,
biscuit.
Bob says the same thing. He hates. I have two of
Oh,
these, and
like
they're
my
hanging up.
self is like, oh, my skin hurts.
No,
so
Bob
bad.
says that
if
feels
you
like a
have
cat tongue,
skin
so.
consideration,
It is
right?
like
If
a
you have
cat
super sensitive skin,
Yeah.
if you have any conditions, like obviously proceed with caution, please. And if you have anything like that, you need to talk to your dermatologist too.
Yeah.
But if you don't have any of those concerns, this thing has been a game changer. And it has a little loop, so you can just like hang it up to dry, and you can throw it in the wash again to get all the grossness out, and then it's refreshed and ready to go.
It's so funny because my husband is even like, he always is like, how come you're not like using soap on your body? Like, I cannot even use soap on my body every day. Like,
You're very reactive.
it literally is
Yeah.
like, I'm not silly, but like, I can't. Like, it dries me out so bad.
Yeah. I use those exfoliating mitts. Exfoliating mitts before we went and tried the spray tan together.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yes.
I'm really glad. It was the first time I ever had, and I was really glad that I did. I think it helped it stay. But then also, when I had a cheap Amazon tattoo I couldn't get off,
Oh, I
it
bet
was
that
very
rubbed it
helpful for that. And like late stage, the sunburn I got in my leg, like towards the end when it wasn't painful, but it was
Yes.
like super peeling and then peeling and then steel peeling. It was very helpful.
But yeah, you can overdo it with the exfoliating mat or mitts
Yeah.
and washcloths. So make sure that you're being cautious with it. But at least like once every week, once every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Okay, one more skincare thing.
Yeah.
I have gotten this thing off of TikTok. I got influenced.
What is this thing?
This thing is, I don't even know how to explain it. It is like
Is it
a
red light? Blue light?
It
has
is
red light,
It has
blue
red
light,
light,
and
blue
green
light,
light.
green
It's some
light.
sort of
It's like a
Oh.
face massager with
Yeah.
lights. Does it
Face- so it-
vibrate?
It buzzes, like it vibrates.
and it like supposed to make your double chin go away. And I feel like it's actually making a big difference.
Yeah.
Really? How
Yeah.
often do you use it?
Like once every other day ish.
For how long?
Not long.
I mean, that's
I-
I would
almost
just
like
put
a
it on my
lymphatic
desk and do it
massage.
while I'm-
Yeah.
Which
It's
some, like, draining
very
puffiness.
much like that, I feel like.
Yeah.
But like if you do it
And
the wrong way.
I had
do it.
seen you're supposed to like have like a slip agent on your face of some
Yes.
sort, right? Like a
Yeah, I'm
moisturizer,
not doing
oil, something
I
like
just
that.
use my moisturizer and my Aquaphor baby mask.
But that slips, that works.
Great Aquaphor.
I
girl.
promise none of this is sponsored.
Buy Aquaphor because all I use is Aquaphor. No.
So I bought a similar one, same concept,
Yeah,
a
yeah.
different design. And I haven't used it yet. I don't know why. Like, I think I'm embarrassed for my husband to see me. Like,
Well, my husband
Yeah.
yeah. me do this.
I would put
That
it like on my
thing.
desk and do it while I'm studying or like in my work.
It's so funny because like it's not like my husband doesn't sit in the bathroom while I do all my things. Like there's a lot of
Yeah.
things happening here.
I mean, after all these things are said and done, it's like an hour and a half later.
Well, not that long.
You nobody got time for that. Like I'm lucky if I actually wash my face. Like this has been it took me a while.
Yeah, nightly routine is not as solid for me.
Yeah.
But I had one other body product.
Oh,
We all know that.
You know this bottle. And if you know, you know. This is from Pure Romance, which
If you know, you know
if
for-
you know, you
oh.
know. They specialize in spicy toys and other things, right? But they have a whole body care line. And at the last party that we had, they have this body dew. And so it is quite perfumed. So if you're sensitive to smells, this may not be
there's
for you.
different smells though.
It smells good.
There are some different smells. I wish that we could have smelled some of the other smells, but I did like this one. But it's like an oil, a spray oil that you put on your body. And I like the hydration of it. It stays,
I love it.
It stays a little bit oily. It's especially good for you. If you
So
have
good
really
for
dry
me.
skin, it stays a little oily. However, I have used this all summer long out on my back patio as a bug repellent.
And it actually worked.
And it has actually worked. And I attract every
much do
single
you have left
mosquito
in
in the
the sticker?
state of North Carolina.
There's a lot left. Mine is almost empty.
I know. It is actually keeping the mosquitoes away. And the like 2 times that I didn't put it on my ankles before
Yes.
I went out and sat on the patio, I got bit by mosquitoes. And I was like, God damn it, it actually
It
worked.
really does. And at the swim meets, I was getting bit and I was using like the good old fashioned bug spray and it was not working as well as that stuff that Tanya had.
Yeah. And it
I don't know
smells
what
good. You don't walk
magic.
around
does
smelling
smell
like a
good.
chemical bomb.
Do you think
Yeah.
it's all of the body dew or just that one? We'll have to ask her.
I don't know. No.
Because what,
that's a
what
fair
flavor
question.
or it's not flavor,
The
but
scent,
smell.
the
What
scent
is
of this
that?
one is candied raspberry and creamy sandalwood.
Mine is not that scent.
Interesting.
Yeah, I
Mine
think
is,
it was. I think I went up and looked. We can check.
Yeah,
but
we can check.
I want a different scent from
I
this one.
use this stuff right after I got out of the shower when I'm still like damp and like rub it all into my body to keep the moisture in. And
Yep.
it, like for dry skin, like I am out of my bottle almost.
You love the Body Dew?
I love the Body Dew.
I didn't grab it because I didn't grab things out of the shower. But the other thing that I love from Pure Romance is Coochie, is what it's called.
Yeah, the
And it's a
shaving cream.
shaving cream.
Yeah,
And I have never had more smooth like legs.
It's very hydrating.
It also works as a hair conditioner if you run out of conditioner on a trip.
yeah, no, it
Fun
leaves
fact.
your skin more hydrated
Yeah.
than anything that I've ever tried before too.
Yeah.
It's really
Do you
good.
love it?
That was all on my
Any
body
other
stuff.
skincare items out there in the world?
I mean, I have a couple that like I didn't think of like body stuff. I was thinking like face
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
but like I have because I keep this with me.
This is going to be the longest list
It
of
is.
things
I
that
know.
we'll ever share.
Guys, you're gonna.
Body Glide
Oh, I do.
Oh, I do
for
love
my
Body Glide.
thick thigh girls. Like
I also use it under my
Amazing.
boobs and around.
I
my
just put up
boobs.
straight deodorant under my boobs.
You know
at
what
this
else
point,
is really
but,
good
like,
for that is the Lumi deodorant
Yeah.
that's made by a gynecologist.
Oh, I can't
not
do the
for
smell
not for
of the
straight
Lumi.
deodorant necessarily. I tried it; it works for that. But they have a Body Glide.
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
really
and it is like a nice kind of like finish on it. And they do a men's branded version called like Mando or something now, but it's the
Mando.
same thing as like what's in Lumi, but
Okay.
it's branded and made sense for men. And
Right. Well, the one other thing I was going to name that's not skincare, but it's not hair, it doesn't fit anywhere, is the Olive and June nail polish. But specifically, this thing they sell, it's green. I think they call it a poppy, but you put it at the end of the brush. And I cannot paint my nails without making a mess normally. But if I put this on, for whatever reason, it's like an OT tool, and I could actually do it and not make a mess.
Oh.
And it works for Luna too, who's 5. So
That's
I am a fan of the
awesome.
nail polish as well, but in particular, this green thing that I think they call the poppy that comes with their nail
Little
kits is
accessibility tool.
amazing.
Yeah, that is so much
Amazing.
easier to hold like in your hand. It looks
Yeah.
like
So that's been hair and skincare, right? So makeup.
makeup.
And we're like light makeup people in general, I would say, because
Yeah.
we are busy moms and like we
Tend to be more like tinted
Yeah.
moisturizer.
Yeah.
Simple things.
There's a couple
but
things. Like I never go without mascara, but I am not loyal to mascara. Like I wear whatever mascara I have.
Tanya has her
Yeah.
tube mascara that she talks
Tanya
about a lot.
has-
Okay, so
And
first
I've
I can
used
show
it-
at least my makeup bag. This is my travel makeup bag, and I love it because it has a separate compartment.
It
for
opens like a binder, like a
my
90s
brushes,
binder.
and then on the other compartment is for all the
Does look like a
makeup.
Trapper Keeper.
that is
It does look like a trapper keeper.
it's good though. It's like a nice depth that you can actually have like your containers laying in there too.
And it collapses still a little bit
Yeah.
too. So if it's not totally full, like it doesn't take up a whole lot of room in my suitcase. But my mascara, like I will live and breathe and die by this mascara now. It is the L'Oreal Paris Double Extend. It's a tubing mascara, right? I had no idea this was a thing until I
Okay.
started using it. And it's a 2-part system, right? So there's like this white side that's like a conditioner that like preps your lashes.
Does it leave them white?
It does. It leaves them
Okay.
white, but then you immediately go on with the black. Like you don't have to wait for it to dry or anything like that. Like there's no dry time. And then it's just these really short little, like very fluffy brushes. So I feel like it does a really good job getting in between the lashes to separate them. And what it does is the product goes around and literally creates a tube of mascara around your individual lashes. And it defines them. It makes them so long, like it adds length to my
does.
existing lashes. And it doesn't flake off during the day. Even sometimes when I don't wash my face at night, I will wake up in the morning and I don't have raccoon eyes under my eyes because it still stays in place.
That's what I've seen it recommended for. Is if you get like raccoony and flaky,
Yep.
that the way it holds on, it gets you like the waterproof staying power without truly being waterproof.
But it's hard to
they
get
come
off.
off so easy. I use that little washcloth.
Okay.
I go in my shower. I literally
you said.
put it on my eyes for like 10 seconds.
Yep.
And then I just go zoop and they peel right off. There's
just
no
water.
And your
with just
eyelashes
water.
don't come with it.
Nope.
Like
No,
if I
'cause it's
pull
not
my
stuck
eyelash
to it.
and for
No,
anything,
you literally will see the little individual tubes of the, like
wanna
it
try
doesn't
this.
get like
Yep.
creamy after you wash it off. I wore this in the ocean in Mexico. And as long as I didn't go like to clean my eyes, it stayed and I didn't get raccoon eyes.
Where do you buy it?
Target.
Target. Okay.
Yep. I mean,
Yeah,
any
when you're buying
any
mascara, it'll
drugstore-
say tubing mascara on the label.
I didn't know this was a thing.
I tried when I went to my uncle's funeral. I wanted a waterproof mascara, and I went and I tried to find a tubing one. I was at some Walgreens, CVS in New Jersey. I couldn't find it. So
No, I think
Target.
I think it was like $8 at
Okay.
Target. So extremely affordable.
Yeah.
In terms of makeup costs.
Yeah. The mascara is the one thing. Mascara and my eyebrow.
My eyebrows,
mascara.
too.
I don't know what the word is. The one I like
Brow
the best.
gel?
It's more than a gel because it's got color, right? Because if I don't put color in my eyebrows, they're blonde.
Us pale
You
girls
literally,
like mascara
from like
and eyebrows.
halfway over, you can't, like from here over, you cannot see them unless I put a color on them.
You have something on them right now?
I do.
Oh.
And it's
laughing at
and it's
Persian
this.
over there.
This is
I know she's Persian laughing at us.
It's
because
basically,
I'm not laughing,
it's
I'm
literally
learning, I'm
a little
understanding.
baby mascara for your eyebrow.
Uh-huh.
And this is the Il Maquillage one, which
that's a
has been
great
my
brand.
favorite
And
so
it's so
far.
funny. I don't like the brush like you have. Mine is this like
The little like feet kind of cone?
it's like a
blobber.
like it's a
There's not.
I don't know how to explain it. It's like a brush, but not like a.
It's more like a paintbrush than a
Yeah, it's like a
mascara
paint
brush.
Yeah, like fill
and
in.
then I paint in.
Huh.
All
I like
my
this one that it kind of
eyebrow colors.
like. It's more like a mascara.
And this one is Urban Decay inked brow, and I have had this and this is probably not good, but I have had this tube for like 2 years.
We should tell Steve that he needs to.
But like I still
your stocking
have
with that.
product in here.
Yeah.
Sure.
Like, lots of product. And I'm not sure when these things expire, but I'm holding on because I'm pretty sure they're expensive.
We might get some comments about that.
Somebody's
so people
gonna do
weigh
that.
in of like
I
when you
feel
should
like,
discard.
especially with eye makeup,
makeup.
you should
It's not
discard
touching
things
my eyes, it's my eyebrows.
sooner.
I feel differently about
Well, we can
mascara.
add this to your
fair.
Christmas
That's fair.
list.
This is like I've had this stuff for 2 years, and this is like my go-to.
I mean, it makes sense because you use so like little at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They can't
Yeah,
put
they do
less
last
in
a
a
long time.
container.
Yeah.
It's not worth producing that.
I use so little of it, but it's enough to like add colors. And I remember years and years and years ago, I went to like one of my girlfriends, and when I didn't wear makeup, took me to the Lancome counter, and was like, "We're going to do your makeup." And she did my eyebrows, and I had never had anybody touch my eyebrows. Like I don't tweeze my eyebrows, I don't do anything to my eyebrows. I've never like touched them. And they added it on there, and I was like,
Sold.
no, I was like scared.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
My face was like very bold.
It's so
Like,
different
it's so
looking if you've
jarring
never had
if
your
you've
eyebrows
never,
had
like,
it,
had
yeah.
it. And
Even
I
when
was
I've
like,
had mine filled after getting them waxed, one time I'm like, no, I look like a clown.
It is
wasn't for me.
incredible the difference that your eyebrow shape
Yeah.
and just like definition can do to a face.
agree.
It's insane how much it can change the way that you look.
it took me years to get used to the idea that like
People
eyebrows
can see your
exist.
eyebrows.
Yeah.
Eyebrows
People
are
can see
okay.
my eyebrows.
Right?
PSA
Seriously.
for all the girls listening, eyebrows are a part of your face and do not
Yes.
tweeze them to hell.
I mean,
Please.
No,
that's
let our
90s
millennial
baby
selves
trauma right there. Right?
Remind
gosh.
you.
Yeah.
It took so long to grow mine back in.
Yeah. But other than that, I'm a lip queen.
Yeah.
I have
That's it for me. Like I'm
Yeah.
tinted moisturizer, mascara.
Well, tinted moisturizer is funny you say. I am obsessed with this Fenty Beauty Ease Drops. It's like a tinted moisturizer without the moisturizer.
what about sunscreen?
No sunscreen, but
Wait,
it's a skin
tinted
tint.
moisturizer without the moisturizer. So
Right,
it's
so it's
found-
just a
like a
tint.
foundation, a
But
tint.
it's not thick like a foundation. It's
Okay.
it's very runny. So like I store it this way because I don't want it filled in the cap. But like it's very thin. It dries not so quick that you can't move it around, but it doesn't like cake on like foundation does. So for me, I can adjust my moisturizer needs by the time of year, and then I can just use this, and it's been absolutely lovely. Absolutely lovely. It's like very the blurring is like legit, I think, because that's why it's called Easy Drop Blurring Skin Tint.
Interesting.
But yeah.
Fenty, is that sold at Ulta?
I don't know if
Or
Ulta
is
has it.
that,
I go to Sephora because that's what's
Sephora.
closest to me.
That's
Yeah.
I think that's a Sephora brand.
Yeah, it's Rihanna's brand.
Yes.
And
yeah.
Apex Sephora is part of Kohl's now.
I
and
saw.
it's very helpful
Oh,
with
yeah.
the coupons.
Yeah. Oh,
You can
yeah.
use your Kohl's coupons?
I'm not
at
entirely
the-
sure, but there's a little because I go there for my Amazon returns, and then I get a
course.
coupon, and then certain brands, including some of them at Sephora, not all, you can use your Amazon return coupon.
Oh, I will have to check that out then because I get in trouble when I go in Sephora.
Plus, you get your birthday treat,
Yeah.
like Sephora.
So I have two cheek things.
Okay.
I've fallen in love with e.l.f. brand. Like they
Me
stepped
too.
up their
Reasonably
makeup
priced.
game for this, I think was $5.
Yep, I have that same
Right?
thing at home. I love
And it's the monochromatic multi-stick, right? So I use it for blush exclusively, but it has like a little bit of shine to it, like a little bit of shimmer without making you like Twilight glittery. And I use it for blush. I guess you could use it for lips. I don't know if it would have the same staying power. So I'm not going to at least endorse that.
I've tried it on my lips and it didn't feel
easy
good.
to brush. It, like, use a brush afterwards. You just like swipe it on. You take your brush and you blur it, and it lays so nicely on my face, and it doesn't go anywhere. Like, it will last all day, which is really nice. And then if you do want to look like someone from Twilight, this is my highlighter that I absolutely love, and I got it off of Amazon. Right? It's LC, which I have no idea. I mean, it's, a random brand, I'm sure, but it's called Sun Glow, and it is a highlighting powder, right? Like, it's a pressed compact. And I take a brush and I like swipe, and it shimmers from like a mile away, and I love it so much.
Is that what you wear most of the time when we record?
It is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. I feel like you can't trust me with things that glitter and shimmer. You are so good at just doing a little bit for it to be a highlight.
Yes, I try
like
really
my
hard.
old cheerleader days, I just want to put glitter on everything.
Well, the nice thing about this too is, like, I know the shiny eyelids, eyeshadows are starting to go out now again, but you can also use this on your eyes for like a little bit of shimmer as well. And this thing is gonna last me for forever. It doesn't even look like I've used it, and I've had it at least a year.
Wow. Is that good or bad? You have to throw it away after a certain time?
No, I can't afford. I can't afford.
I mean, technically, if you're redipping dirty brushes in there, or like face brush, like you're
careful. I can't afford to replace all of my makeup every 6 months. That's just not a reality for me.
Same.
I wish it would make time your thing.
At least for eye stuff and mascara, you really should.
Mascara I do, but other than that, I don't.
Okay.
How do you keep track of that? Do you actually write with a Sharpie on your product when you opened it?
I have on my mascara.
But the packaging is so pretty.
I have on my mascara. I have had a history of frequent eye infection, so I'm just very cognizant of this. I have written on the mascara. What I actually started doing, but I need to change because I want to try your mascara, is I have it on an Amazon auto ship, and it shows up every 3 months. And so whenever I get the next one, I throw out the last one.
Oh, okay.
Or I should. That's the intention.
I lose them before I have to get them out. So let's be
I don't
real.
have that problem.
I lose my mascara because I take it with me. Because if I don't have mascara on, I don't have eyelashes.
I'm surprised you don't have mascara in all the places for time and place.
And then somebody.
So they're all 5 years old.
Yeah. And somebody. My husband will clean things out and just throw it away.
As he should, because it's ancient.
Just throws away the mascara in my car. My car
we need
mascara.
to just start getting a Sharpie, and you write the date on it, like when you got it. I saw that tip a long time ago, and I should do a better job of it. But for things like the mascara, specifically the stuff around the eyes, I'm a little bit more diligent about. The other stuff, I'm a little loosey-goosey.
I'm not diligent on any of it.
The internet will tell us. Our viewers will tell us. That's nasty.
We might start a firestorm.
Okay, but my favorite products in general is lip products.
Yeah.
I am a lipstick queen. I love a good lipstick. I'm not an eye person. I won't do a ton of eye makeup, but I like a good lip. And so I bought this pack of lip things off Amazon called I can't even pronounce that. How do you say that?
Handaiyan. Handaiyan.
And they're matte lipsticks, and they come in a pack of 10 different colors.
Oh.
And they are
liquids?
Yeah. They're
but they're matte.
They're matte.
Do they dry your lips out?
They I always put chapstick on top of mine.
Okay.
Top or first?
On top.
Okay.
So I do love a good matte lip, and I put these ones on, but then I always put a chapstick over it. But these will last all day.
Wow. They bleed at all?
No.
Do you have to do any sort of prep to your lips to make them work? Okay, because I have been playing with long wear lipsticks, lip stains, all the things as well. And the one that I found that worked really well was the NYX, the NYX Lingerie XXL. They're, first of all, a lot of product, and they have this really big doe foot applicator. So it gives you this brush that you almost can paint onto your lips with.
Oh, I love that.
I will do a very gentle exfoliating of my lips, when I wash my face in the morning. And then I will put this on. You let it dry without touching it together. And then I put a little bit of the Aquaphor lip balm on top of it. And it will last me for hours and hours and hours, even with eating.
Nice.
It's
I feel
crazy.
All roads lead us back to Aquaphor.
I love it so much.
Aquaphor. But also I got influenced on TikTok.
Okay.
To buy this Wonder Skin.
Oh, yeah. Is that the one that changes color with your pH?
This one's blue.
Oh, does it change colors with your pH, or it changes colors when you put it on?
I would like a demonstration, please.
No, that's the peel off one.
Yeah, this is
that
the
you need
peel
a
off.
mirror for. You can't
you
be
need a
demonstrating
mirror
that
for-
here.
But
'Cause
like
the
it
stain.
goes on blue,
Okay.
and then you spritz this like spray on your lips. Yeah, the activator, and you wait like 45
this is
seconds.
just a marketing scheme.
No, but like honestly, it is like the lip stuff I've been wearing for like weeks now, and I literally have like just a perfect like just a little bit pinker lip.
Is it the same color in every person?
I don't know.
You just think it's special?
I'm not
because
saying
you've
it's not my specific color. I'm just saying
No,
it stays on all day.
I'm thinking of something else. There's like this lip oil that's going around
Yeah, it's
social
not
media,
that.
and it apparently reacts like your pH, so
intrigued.
it's
This
slightly
is
different
just
color.
like the lip stain. So it like stays on, and then you peel it off, and then your lips stay the same color.
Peel it?
Yeah,
Yes.
it dries, and you peel it, and your lips become this color.
It's not super adhesive. Like
Yeah.
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
not. It's
You can
not
like
like a.
Okay.
I've also seen it used as a lip liner.
That's kind of how I use it.
So like people paint it on as a lip liner,
it has a
do the rest of
really-
their stuff, and then peel it off the little stringy bits, and now your lip liner's not gonna like bleed and like
Yeah.
smudge.
because it has a really good like thin painter tip.
Fascinating.
Yeah.
Well, I've learned a lot about beauty products today.
One last lip one, right?
the
If you
heart
don't
one?
want yes, it has the heart in it. It's Elf brand again. So again,
Did you say it
$5
has the heart on it?
and $5
inside.
at Target. It has a little core of like extra hydration
Yeah, very, like,
inside the
chapsticky.
colored
Shaped
part.
like a heart
It is.
on the
It's more of a lip
lipstick
gloss,
It-
right?
I
Like
just feel that looks like there's like a little penis in it.
I'll come
it
back to that for you.
I saw a
tip
heart.
of a
I don't
penis
know what
in
you're
it.
thinking
After
about,
you
Nichole.
use it for a while, right? The center part it stays a little bit longer than the outside part. So
That's
like
what
I might
she
need
said.
to just like shave it down a little bit.
So interesting.
But I like this because it is so hydrating. It doesn't dry my lips out. It applies a really nice subtle color to my lips that stays for a little while. Obviously, if you're eating a lot or if you're wiping your mouth, it's not going to have the staying power as like the lip lingerie one that I have, but it is so comfortable on my lips, and I'm very sensory.
agree.
I'm sensitive to like really sticky or too matte and too drying. And so this has been my absolute every single day go-to when I don't want like a bold, sharp lip. And when it wears off evenly. It doesn't leave that patchy residue behind that like you still see it on one side of your lip and not on the other side. That drives me bananas. So I love it. This one
I
makes
love
me
that
real
one
happy.
too. I wore that, but in the very, very dark berry shade to the Halloween party. And yeah, eating it came like right off.
Yes.
But it wasn't like gummy. I don't like lip gloss because it's always gummy. It's like,
I am a 2000s girl, and I love myself a good
love a
lip
good
gloss.
lip gloss.
I love a good lip smackers,
Yep.
like lip gloss. like,
Same.
I'm just picturing
Get
like
it.
this
Your
kid
lips
in middle
stick
school.
together.
I want all my hair to stick
Oh my
into
God.
my lip.
I don't like that
too.
Is it vanilla scented
Oh
too?
yeah, of course it is. It's like all the like gloss sticking with your hair. Like it's just one of those like,
But like lips are your thing.
Yeah,
So it makes
I
sense you want to like play
do
around with the different
love
finishes and
lips.
stuff.
Yeah.
Fun. Okay, so I know that we have shared a lot of ideas.
And they
We're
may
gonna,
or
like,
may not be all linked. Let
We'll
me
link
be
as
clear.
many as we can.
We will link as many as we can for sure. And we'll try to maybe group them by the different categories that we shared. But we figure holiday season is around the corner. A lot of these could make amazing little stocking stuffers, or you could just put it in your own stocking and move on with your
Because
day.
you're probably stuffing your own stocking.
Because
I object to that. We need
Fully
to discuss on the
object, no.
Christmas episode.
Copy and paste
Gentlemen.
the list and send
Yeah.
it to your person to go and put it in your stocking.
Agreed.
I love it. Well, I think it was fun, and
This
we'll
was
have
fun.
more. We'll have more episodes like this where we have some fashion finds and other maybe like fun home stuff.
Make sure to follow us on all the platforms though at ShePack Unleashed, and then tag your favorite beauty product. And then you can also feel free to tag the brands we talked about here so that they can come sponsor
Or
us.
influencers too.
Especially
Like,
Aquaphor. I'm pretty sure we talked about
the
Aquaphor,
lipstick
like,
lesbians are
50 times.
listening. I want to be your friend.
Thank you for being a part of our pack.
This is Ashley, Jenny, Nichole, and Tania signing off. Stay wild and fierce.
And beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Love it.